Hello students, open your active English books to chapter number 3, page number 21. Today we will discuss question number 2 of chapter number 3. This question is divided into 3 parts and we will discuss all of the 3. See the question. Read the example, join the sentences in the same way using whose. See, whose is our keyword. 2 sentences will be given in the question and we have to join both the sentences with the help of the word whose. Let us read the examples to understand how it is to be done. The first example, 2200 of the people were passengers. Their rooms were like hotel rooms. The book has written 2200 of the people were passengers whose rooms were like hotel rooms. What the book has done, it has removed the pronoun from the question and instead of that pronoun whose has been added and then the rest part of the second sentence is copied. First sentence remains the same. See one more example to understand it clearly. She was bought by Mr. C.Y. Tung. His home was in Hong Kong. The first sentence remains the same. She was bought by Mr. C.Y. Tung. His has to be removed. I told you pronouns have to be removed. Instead of his, whose will be added and then the rest of the second sentence will remain the same. So our answer is she was bought by Mr. C.Y. Tung, whose home was in Hong Kong. Come to the exercise. They passed a man, his car had broken down. Let us try to solve this. The first sentence remains the same. They passed a man, his will be removed, whose will be added, whose car had broken down. I hope you have understood this. This is simple. See the second question. We saw a boy, his dog had run away. As you know, the first sentence will remain the same. We saw a boy. Then pronoun will be removed. Whose will be added. Next, the second sentence will be the same. So the answer is we saw a boy whose dog had run away. One more. The firemen were talking to the man. His house was on fire. Again, first sentence will be the same, pronoun will be removed, whose will be added, and then the second sentence will exactly be the same. So our answer is the firemen were talking to the man whose house was on fire. The rest of the sentences you will try to solve yourself. I will send the notes. You can check your answers from there. Come to the second part now. Here also you have to use the word whose but in a bit different way. Okay? Again, the rule somehow remains the same. The first sentence will be the same. Pronoun will be removed. Whose will be added. But second sentence, in the second sentence, the second part will come first and the first part will come at the end. See the example to understand it clearly. That is the boy, I borrowed his bicycle. That is the boy. I told you the first sentence will be the same. Pronoun will be removed. Bicycle will come along with this. Whose will be added over here. And the first part of the second sentence will go at the end. So our answer is that is the boy whose bicycle I borrowed. Okay? Come to the exercise. See the first one. I am looking for a girl. I borrowed her pen. So our answer will be I am looking for a girl whose pen I borrowed. I told you first sentence will be the same. Then we will go to the second part of the second sentence. Pronoun will be removed. Whose will be added. Second part will come first in the answer and then the first part of the second sentence will come at the end. Please follow this order. Okay. That is Maya. We met her brother yesterday. So our answer will be, that is Maya, whose brother we met yesterday. I hope this much is clear. Come to the next page, page number 22. Next question. That is Prem. We saw his dog swimming in the sea. First sentence remains the same. You have to look for the pronoun, strike it off, add whose, okay. Then second part will come first, and then the first part of the second sentence will come at the end. So our answer will be, that is Prem, whose dog we saw swimming in the sea. Okay. Here is the boy. You are sitting at his desk. And the answer is, here is the boy. Sorry, here his will be removed, whose will be added, whose desk you are sitting at. Now M to P, you will try to solve it yourself. I will send you the notes and then you can check it. Okay. So let us proceed to the third part of this exercise. Again, here we have to use whose, but again in a different way. See the examples. Mr. Pandit is our teacher. His home is in Dadar. Mr. Pandit, whose home is in Dadar, is our teacher. What is to be done? First, we will copy down the subject, the main person about whom we are talking, Mr. Pandit. Then we will go to the second sentence. His will be removed. Second sentence has to be copied down. See, here we have done it. And then after a comma, we have to add the second part of the first sentence. See, I have given arrows for you to understand. See the second example. Maya Sen is in our class. Her father is a doctor. How this is to be done? Maya Sen will be copied down. Then we have to put a comma. Her we will strike off. Whose is to be added here? Whose father is a doctor, comma. Then we have to go back to the first sentence, is in our class. Okay, what is the order? First we will copy down the subject, a comma will be there. Then we will add whose and copy down the second sentence. Again a comma will come and then we will copy down the second part of the first sentence. Remember this order for the third part. See the questions. Prem Shah cycles to school. His home is in Bandra. The answer will be Prem Shah, comma, whose home is in Bandra, comma, cycles to school. I hope this is clear. Ela is very sad. Her dog died last week. Ela, whose dog died last week, comma, is very sad. Next one. Mrs. Seth gave us 5 rupees. We found her purse. Mrs. Seth, comma, whose purse we found gave us 5 rupees. I hope this is clear. You will try to solve the rest of the questions yourself and then check it from the notes. Thank you.